What it means is that fresh cash will be released into the economy where these funds had been withheld by government because the debts had not been paid. Now that they are being paid through this process, the beneficiaries of the promissory notes would be able to inject that capital into their businesses, pay outstanding loans that they had owed, whether to AMCON or to their bankers. But generally, the additional funding will kickstart businesses.
The win for us is an improvement in exports and more revenue away from oil for Nigeria. Because when the EEG, the incentives were working, we were able to raise our export profile from $600 million to $3 billion. But when the scheme collapsed, that saw a downward trend in our export earnings. But with this now, we hope we're going to be able to generate more income, foreign exchange from Nigeria. We're targeting $30 billion a year to add to our income from exports. We identified under the Zero Oil Plan, we identified 22 commodities where Nigeria can earn as much. But then what we see in the horizon and what we see has been happening is that a lot of Nigerians are now warming to exports. They are warming to manufacturing. They are warming to processing. So a lot of people are processing. So we are selling more agri-products, processed products. We are selling them out of the country. We are meeting standards now.
Government is doing this to help businesses to recover as part of the process of revitalizing the economy. So this is all in line with that process. And exporters are very important. Government wants more exporters. So and by doing this, for the current exporters, other people will be encouraged to go into export business when the government will keep its promises and obligations to the companies that are involved in this process. If a business has been owed for some time and then it gets that money, it can go into other things, it can expand its production lines, and then it's able to also obtain new credit because it's been to clear its old debts. So it basically opens a new vista for expansion for businesses.
This is giving us or showing us light at the end of a tunnel after a 12-year wait. A lot of us have made promises. A lot of us have got plans to expand. A lot of us have actually expanded. And because of this outstanding debt, some have closed down. So I think this is going to make us retool, rekit, and go back to work. So we believe that it would help stimulate more exports. It's a challenge for government to ensure that whatever is outstanding from 2017 to date also is paid, so that export is stimulated. This government in particular has placed a lot of emphasis on non-oil export. I think this is the promise that we will give to the government, that we will go back to work.